Faithful Ambassadors, Wildcat Academy, National City, California. And the title of my patriotic speech is We Shall Fight on the Beaches by Winston Churchill. From the moment that the French defenses at Sedan and Meuse were broken at the end of the second week of May, only a rapid retreat to Amiens in the south could have saved the British and French armies who had entered Belgium at the appeal of the Belgian king. But this strategic fact was not immediately realized. The French high command hoped they would be able to close the gap, and the armies of the north were under their command. Moreover, the retirements of this kind would have involved almost certainly the destruction of the fine Belgian army of over 20 divisions and the abandonment of the whole of Belgium. Therefore, when the force and scope of the new German penetration were realized, and when a new Generalissimo, General Weygand, assumed command in place of General Gamelin, an effort was made by the French and British armies in Belgium to keep on holding the right hand of Belgians and to give their own right hand to a newly created French army, which was to have advanced across so many in great strength and graspment. Turning once again, this time more generally, to the question of invasion, I would observe that there's never been a point in all these long centuries of which we boast when an absolute guarantee against invasion, still less than serious raids, could have been given to our people. In the days of Napoleon, the same wind which would have carried his transports across the Channel might have driven away the blockading fleet. There is always a chance, and it is that chance which has excited and befooled the imaginations of many continental tyrants. Many are tales that are told. We are assured that novel methods will be adopted, and when the originality of malice, the ingenuity of aggression, which our enemy displays, we may certainly prepare ourselves for every kind of novel stratagem and every kind of brutal and treacherous maneuver. I think that no idea is so outlandish that it should not be considered and viewed with a searching, but at the same time, I hope, with a steady eye. We must never forget the solid assurances of sea power and those which belong to air power, if it can be locally exercised. I have myself full confidence that if all do their duty, if nothing is neglected, and the best arrangements are made as they are being made, we shall prove ourselves once again able to defend our island home, to ride the storm of war, and to outlive the menace of tyranny. If necessary, alone, if necessary for years. At any rate, that is what we are going to try to do. That is a resolve of His Majesty's government, every man of them. That is the will of Parliament and the nation. The British Empire and the French Republic, tied together in their cause and in their need, will defend to the death their native soil, aiding each other like good comrades to the utmost of their strength. Even though large tracts of Europe and many old and famous states have fallen or may fall into the grasp of the Gestapo and all of the odious apparatus of Nazi rule, we shall never flag or fail. We shall go on to the end. We shall fight in France. We shall go on to the seas and the oceans. We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be. We shall not fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. we shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender. And even if, which I do not for a moment believe, that this island, or even a large part of it, were subjugated and starving, then our empire beyond the seas, armed and built by the British fleet, continue on the struggle until, in God's good time, the New World, with all its power and might, steps forth to the rescue and the liberation of the old.
Amen.